Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So I feel like, I don't know if I should say welcome back because I want to start like fresh, so I say welcome to my channel. So obviously I want to like kickstart my YouTube again now that I've kind of got what I wanted in terms of growth, and being consistent on Instagram has like really paid off for me. So I kind of just want to now take it to YouTube, obviously of course maintain my Instagram, which I do post on daily, so if you're not following me, follow me. So I'm going to try and aim for one video a week. Like, I know that's a lot already. You guys are probably thinking, oh, one video, that's it. Like, I just don't want to say one thing and then do another kind of thing. So maybe one video a week, maybe one in 2 weeks. Kind of just have to take it as it comes, see how it goes, but I'm not making any promises. But the only promise that I'm making is that I am here to stay. So in this video you can kind of get to know me a little bit. So I kind of asked you guys to ask me questions on Instagram, and I kind of answered a few that I thought would be like relevant and just to kind of get to know me a little bit. And then I also recreated Shay Mitchell's makeup look. Is this one here, so sort of similar. Obviously I've done my own sort of like twist, done my own sort of thing. But yeah, let me know what you guys want to see and what you think of this look, and anything else you guys want me to film in my upcoming tutorials, videos, because obviously like I don't want to keep it just makeup. Like, I want to take you guys to events with me and more about me as well, just to kind of you guys get an insight of my like day-to-day and my life and kind of what I do. Because obviously on Instagram I don't really talk. Like, this is probably the first time some of you guys are hearing my voice. Yeah, stay tuned and let me know what you guys want to see. So comment, like and subscribe down below, and obviously if you want to see how I got this look, then keep on watching. So before I do anything, I just kind of like to moisturize. So I use the Aveeno Moisturiser. I'm just gonna go in. Okay, I'm then gonna go in with my brow. I'm using this Bella Pierre brow pencil. So I just like to outline my brows. Like so. And then I'm just gonna go and do the other one. So I'm then going in with the Anastasia Dip Brow in Chocolate. I love this just because it gives me a bit of warmth in my brows, because I feel like with some brow products they can be very, very cool tone. And I'm just kind of filling in any more gaps that I can see. I don't want to overfill my brows, so I'm then just going to clean up my brows using the Tarte Shape Tape. I'm using the shade Medium Tan Golden 247, so it's kind of just like a flat brush like that. Okay, so just something like that. First question is, how long have you lived in London for? I've actually lived in London my whole life. So yeah, born in England, raised in England, and yeah. So the next question is, if I had one makeup item that I could never ever use again, what would it be? I've never had that question. Before I answer, I'm just going to nice combo that I like, just because with the Huda Beauty foundation a lot of people are like, oh, it's quite thick, thick. I love a full coverage, so I love the coverage on it. I love how it lasts throughout the day as well, so that's why I mix it with like pretty much anything. That's like my go-to foundation. So I'm mixing it with the Nars in Syracuse, the All Day Luminous Weightless foundation, just because it's a little bit more dewy, so I feel like the combo together is really, really nice. Okay, back to the question. Maybe like liquid liner. I don't have to use that, because I feel like when you've got your lashes on, it kind of gives like a nice like band to your own lashes anyway. So I'm then going in with my favourite foundation brush. Like, anyone who follows me on Instagram, which if you don't, by the way, follow me, I love this brush. So it's the Face One brush by Marc Jacobs. My friend actually introduced me to this. yeah, I've literally been obsessed since you ever like introduced me. When I first looked at it, I was like, foundation. I was just like, looks like a powder brush or something. But it's so nice. It literally smooths out everything. It doesn't leave lines at all, which you guys will see. So whilst I blend that out, I'll answer the next question. Who is your biggest inspiration in the makeup industry? You're so pretty, by the way. Mashallah. Oh, thanks, babes. I don't know. Like, I feel like there's so many. Not I don't know, but I feel like there's so many. Like, and I feel like being a makeup artist, like, you're easily like inspired like every day. I love Amrezy. She's like the reason I started my gram. I love It's My Ray Ray. She is so bomb. Like, I used to watch her like years ago on YouTube. I love it, and because we're similar skin tones, I think that's why I was watching her as well. I love Nikki tutorials. Her talent is like out of this world, literally. Mitchell, I don't know if you guys follow him, but his work, insane. Like, is actually insane. I'm just like, how? I just feel like there's so many others that I'm just like not thinking of right now. Books that have influenced your outlook on life. I used to read a lot, but I don't really read anymore. I'm gonna go through phases with reading. I'll read for like a solid month and then I won't read for like 6. It's literally a phase. Yasmin Moisturiser. Her books, insane. Insane. I think I posted it on my Instagram one time and then so many people went and bought it and was just like, oh my god, this book's amazing. Like, I think it just gives an opinion from a woman's point of view as well, of life and like, okay, so the Yasmin Moisturiser book is called Reclaim Your Heart. Okay, that's the foundation. Next day is contour. Like, I just love a good contour. Lately I've been using this OPV Beauty Cream Contour Palette. So this is the palette, obviously this is the shade I use, and then I tried like these ones for like concealer, but I just like this one. And obviously this one's a bit too red and this one's a bit too light. So what I like to do is I like to place it above where I would normally contour, because I feel like when you blend it, it kind of goes down anyway. And then I'm going to contour that forehead because it's huge. I just like to do it. And then this for the double chin. I always start with my forehead because I feel like it's got the most product. So it says, how old are you? What's your favourite makeup brand? What's your favourite colour eyeshadow to wear? Okay, so I'm 22. My favourite makeup brand right now, I think, has to be Huda Beauty, because I feel like her products are so versatile. And I'm definitely like a full coverage girl, so I really like her products. My favourite colour eyeshadow to wear, I'm going to say brown, just because like I feel like brown's so like versatile. Like, you can just put a little bit on, you can do like a brown smoky eye, but it doesn't look too heavy, as well as a black would look heavy. I take the Fenty Truffle Matchstix and I just kind of like take it down the sides, just because it's not as dark, because I don't really contour my nose, I'm just doing it so it has a little bit of colour. When I'm blending, I kind of just like to blend, literally bouncing off it but kind of going up at the same time, and it's fine to like go all here and stuff. I like to kind of bring it up to my cheek as well, like I don't mind it. I feel like this is my favourite bit now, concealer, because I feel like it just kind of gives like a really nice structure to the face. Tarte Shape Tape, which I got in Dubai and I'm literally obsessed with it. Using a little bit of the Huda Beauty in Sugar Biscuit, just to kind of give it like a little bit of brightness. You'll see this is very light anyway, but with the Tarte concealer it does oxidize a bit, so it will go darker as well. I'm just taking a little bit of the Huda Beauty one, it's much lighter. I'm just kind of placing it around here, just like a tiny bit, like you don't want too much going on. How do I keep my skin so flawless? So I feel like it's definitely all about skincare. Like, I only started taking care of my skin maybe about 2 years ago. Before that I never like washed my face. I just used to use wipes and then put moisturiser on, literally. I also had acne, so I was very careful with what I used. I think being clean as well like is a major thing. I sanitize my hands if I can't wash them before I apply anything to my face, if I'm using my hands, because most times I don't actually use my hands. As you can see, I'm using brushes, I'm using sponges. I think, yeah, it's literally all about skincare. So as long as you have like a good cleanser, good moisturiser, Just stuff like that, like your basics, like they just need to be good. And by good I don't mean like expensive, they just have to work with your skin. And people think like when you buy something it has to work for you or work straight away. Like that's not the case. Like I feel like I've been through maybe like 20 cleansers just to get the one that doesn't break me out. Like, I use the Nip and Fab one every day, and I'm obsessed with it literally. It makes my skin so clean and so smooth, which I feel like is what everyone needs. I feel like now I can happily put any product on my face and it will look smooth because I've looked after my skin. I think a lot of people forget like it's what you intake as well. So in terms of like eating, drinking, like it's everything. Like your skin is everything. So I feel like you have to be careful like overall of what you're putting in your body, because it will show like on your face. So just to set my face, I'm using the Prarie Cellular Treatment Loose Powder. I used to use the Law Mercier powder, but it was actually really dry, like especially in the winter. The next question is, what skin type are you? Combination skin. It can get very, very dry, and then in my T-zone, I wouldn't say very oily, but that's the places where like throughout the day I would get oily. So this is my favourite bronzer right now. So it's the MAC Mineralize powder in Dark D. So it looks like that. Do one side and then I can show the other side and you guys can just have a look for yourself. It adds such a nice like warmth to the skin without looking too orange, because I feel like they have one, I think it's called Give Me Sun, and that on me just looks so orange, whereas this one looks more like I've contoured properly rather than just like adding so much bronzer. So I've done this side, so you can kind of see I've already got like a lot more like definition to my face. So if I turn that way, and then here it just looks very like white, like I look a bit washed out. So just gonna add some here. Move on to the eyes now, and then we'll come back to the face. So these are the two palettes I'm going to be using. So one is the Huda Beauty Rose Gold palette. One is the Anastasia Beverly Hills Subculture palette with, I think it's called Sandalwood. And just put that all in the crease. Just something like that. Super, super simple. And the second brush is M330. It's kind of got like a slight kind of like point to it, you can kind of see that. I feel like it's really nice if you just kind of want to like get in there in the crease, darken the crease a little bit, just like that. So you can see the crease just looks a little bit like deeper, which is what Shay's got going on in her look, just like that. So I've gone and blended that in lash line, so I'm gonna look up for this. And it's more like on the ends, just kind of like blending it out a little bit. And then I'm going to go in with eyeliner. This is my first time actually using this. So it's a liquid liner by Rodial. I'm not really a thin liner girl. Like I kind of just like to go all out when I wear liner, but we're going to see how we get on. So I always kind of just like to start in the middle. That liner is not smooth and I don't know why. Like, okay, so my eyes are watering, but it's fine. I'm gonna take the NYX liquid liner. I don't know if I like that Rodial liner, by the way. Like, I'm not 100 on it, but I don't hate it. So I like this liner just because the tip is like so small, you can like really get in there. Just like that. I'm just gonna half line it using the Rimmel Scandalize eyeliner. Just like that. His picture, the lashes weren't so extra, like they kind of like individual stuck on, or they could have been her own lashes. But I'm gonna, obviously, because you guys can see I have no lash, in with my Boundless lash. And I say my because those of you who don't know, I do have my own lash brand, which I'll link down below. Kind of only wear my lashes now. I know that's very like biased and stuff, but I like them, so I'm gonna wear them. Boundless lashes for this one, so they're my most like natural sort of lash. So I went and stuck a little bit more glue on this lash here. Favourite all-time blush. It's actually from Bobbi Brown, and it's called Clementine. It's just like a nice like peachy sort of colour, and it's not too pink, which I love. Questions was, how many siblings do you have? So I've got 2 siblings, 1 older brother and 1 younger sister, so there's 3 of us. Before I apply my highlighter, I like to go in with the Mario Badescu spray again. Kiko eyeshadow, which I'm sure a lot of you know about. It's the shade 208. So I'm just going to be applying that. I'm just going to go in with a brow sort of like shaper gel, just to kind of get rid of any powder or anything. Cork. So that's kind of just like the outline. In with NYX London Soft Matte Lip Cream, just kind of more in the centre. This is one of my like favourite nudes, by the way, love it. Just going a little bit lower on the lash line. So this is the finished look. Let me know how I did, comment down below what else you'd like to see, and yeah, don't forget to like, comment and subscribe to stay up to date with me. Yeah,